we just kind of came together and we did a couple of meetings and put that retreat together, and it was absolutely fabulous. And there's just been so much going on in so many people's lives, but your guys' trainings were absolutely awesome. Sometimes even like off the cuff is the best, right? Because we're connecting and we're authentic and relatable. And I thought that's what I love about the retreat. And Kelly was absolutely awesome in her training, and just the confidence and stepping into that director role. And I want to thank Jennifer Poole. She orchestrated quite a bit and did our Mary Kay Jeopardy, which was so much fun. And she heads up our Mary Kay Foundation. I donated $100 above and beyond our expenses of the retreat to that for the raffle tickets. And a lot of us went out and did our MK 5K like just on our break on Saturday. So it was really fun. But I just thought the weekend was so fantastic. There was something that I forgot to read as a closing from my training. So I want to read that as kind of a motivational close when we all get all done sharing tonight. But I really wanted to hear from everybody else. I don't want to take too much time, other than I absolutely loved our time together on every level. It just gets better. And a lot of you said it was your favorite retreat we've had. Just the energy was so synergistic, and getting outside in the beautiful mountains and going to the lake and then going to the hot springs afterwards. It was just, everything retreat needs to be, in addition to bonding and learning. So thank you to all of you for showing up and just for bringing your fantastic energy. All right, let's see. I'd like to hear from, let's have Jackie go. She's like the newest. She was literally like just a day fresh in Mary Kay and decided to come up there. So whatever you'd like to share, Jackie, just about your experience and what you got from it. I know you've shared already a little bit, but
Well,
with the
this
rest.
retreat was something that I think that I really needed at the right timing, because I was new to this area, not knowing very many people, and kind of was slipping into a little bit of a funk because I was just feeling alone. And I left my tribe of friends in Minnesota, North Dakota. And so I really needed this connection. And I think, it was just like a divine intervention, divine appointment when I met with Kelly Moore, and was not expecting to take place what happened. And I'm very, very happy that it did take place the way it all happened. And I've never been with just such a warm, loving group of ladies, like with network marketing, that were so loving and so accepting of everybody unconditionally where we're at, no matter where we're at in our walk of life. Everybody just loved everyone unconditionally. And that was just so very, very touching to my heart. And that really filled a very big void in my heart. And it was so fulfilling, and it was much more than what I ever expected. I got way much more out of it than what I ever dreamed of. And I look so forward to getting to know you ladies more.
Well, and I'd like to share about Jackie, because we chatted a bit today. She is not only a licensed massage therapist, she's also an esthetician. So, which kind of a little added bonus in Mary Kay, because there's things you can do that we can't do in our state. Idaho
Yeah.
is one of those states where we have to be a licensed cosmetologist to actually even put on makeup for people, if that makes sense. And so Mary Kay's always been teaching oriented, but anyway, I know that you're going to be able to weave it into everything that you're doing. And I just love your grounded, beautiful, sweet energy that you brought. And it was really great
Thank
to get
you.
to know you a little bit. And I know more is coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, who wants to share next?
Crazy. I'm going to introduce my daughter really quick. This is my daughter, Marissa.
Hi.
Hi. Is it Marissa?
Yep.
How old are you?
How old do I look?
Well,
Let me answer.
Your mom already told me how old you are, so I don't want to say. You look younger than your age. That's what I would say.
I know. I just got out of the shower too, so I look like a baby. But yeah, I'm 24.
We're excited that, hopefully you get to be a part of our tribe too at some point soon.
I would love to. That would be really fun for me. I'm a little busy right now, but I just got a job as a teacher But I would love to be a part of the Mary Kay community sometime.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
know the girls will be talking to you. I know Kelly said she's been layering you. So thanks for
Yeah.
calling in. You're just adorable.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Got it from my mom. So.
Aw, thank you. All right, I'm glad you got to meet her.
Okay, Marissa,
Thank
we look forward to seeing you soon. Hey, Rebecca.
Yeah, you too, you guys. Good talking to you.
You too. You don't have to leave if you don't want.
We're actually gonna go to Chipotle, my
Okay,
husband and I.
sounds yummy.
Yeah, it's our cheat day. So
Nice to meet
But-
you.
yeah, you guys have a good night.
Good night. Okay, I'm not gonna pick on anybody. Who would like to share next? Okay, I am. I'm gonna pick on, let's see, up in the left-hand corner on my screen is Kelly Dart. So Kelly, go girl.
I had such a wonderful time. I love the events when we get together, and I like the smaller events as well because we get more time to get to know each other. And we have meetings all the time and we have different events, but the retreats on the smaller scale are just a lot of more like intimate times to get to know people. And the diversity of the women that were there this weekend, we had so many different age groups, walks of life, positions in Mary Kay, time in Mary Kay, and it was just fun to collectively kind of put it all together like a really cool puzzle and just get a bunch of different perspectives and see different personalities. I have to say, I think my most favorite exercise that we did this time outside of training was the one where we wrote down the things that people wouldn't know about us. That was so funny because we learned a lot of funny things about some of our people that maybe we've known for a while. And it was really neat to kind of guess who we thought it was and if we were right or wrong. So that one was really fun. The food was amazing. I love food, obviously. And so that was that was awesome too. The trainings really, when we all get together and we all have different like topics maybe that we're supposed to train on, we kind of have like an itinerary that we know of, but we don't always know what everybody else is going to say, even if we know their topic. And I just really felt this time it was kind of like that divine appointment that we all kind of integrated the same things and the same feeling, the same, even though the topics were slightly different, it kind of all tied everything together in one big, one big, you know what I'm saying? I'm obviously losing my words.
One big package with a pretty bow.
Yeah, yes, thank you. And it was just neat. The different personalities and the different trainers and the different things that they bring to the table just shows us what a well-rounded group that we have. And I just really appreciate how we all get to stick together. On our drive home, we were talking in our car a little bit about how unique our situation is because not a lot of the directors are doing these kinds of meetings, and not a lot of the directors are meeting multiple units together, and that we have such a unique experience with the multiple different units and the different longevity that we have within our little group and stuff. And I love how Heidi and April helped you, Denise, but I really want to thank you for always being the one that does this. I mean, we know that you've been doing it in the Boise Valley for a long time, and you're kind of the spearhead for a lot of these things that keep us together. And it's just amazing how every single time you just bring so much of your personality and your knowledge and your energy, and you just put it all together. And we just are so thankful, especially me. I'm very, very thankful for all that you do for us. So
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I love it. That's why I'm still here. How do you guys make those hearts go? Oh, it's reactions down here. Look at all those hearts. These are so cute. Okay. I did it. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. I
I
love
want to do it, but mine won't.
I love the synergy of of all of us, the leadership, because again, people don't understand that I've been in this a long time and I've worked with different groups of people and different directors in different areas. I've had a lot of adoptees in my unit in all the years. And what we have is very unique and special. It's very, very heart-centered, and it's not all about production and, you know, what you do, it's who you be and who we're becoming. And that's really my focus and my priority. That's what I'm so passionate about, is how we all can grow together personally, mentally, spiritually, in all the ways. And, you know, Mary Kay is the vehicle for that. It's not just all about production and success. It's partly about that, but that's not what it's all about. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. MJ, would you like to go? Yep.
Sure, I unmuted so I could go.
Okay.
You know, ditto, Kelly, with everything. So at music camp when I was in high school, I got an award for being the pickiest eater, and I was so embarrassed. But every single meal was just so fabulous. And I'm asking for recipes, you know, for the taco soup, and I want Kelly's potato soup and recipe, etc. Anyway, that was all just really fabulous. Kind of in order, April, my takeaway from your training with us was that the temptation basket is smaller. I don't know why, I just always thought it was this practically laundry basket size. Anyway, I just thought your temptation basket was so great, so cute, just a perfect size, and the ideas of what's in there was really great. Heidi, one huge thing, and that's it for me on Heidi: stop stopping. You know, that's been my issue over the years. Jen, anything with the foundation is just something that really, really tugs at my heart. And I'm so grateful that it's you who's our ambassador. It means so much. And thank you for, you know, getting that 5K, you know, promoting it, even though I didn't physically walk it, I registered, etc. And I just think that's all really great. Kelly, the technology was above me, so but I love you and appreciate you. And just overall, the experience, you know, I was in a room with people that, with the exception of Deb, last year we were together, but I hadn't shared a room with, you know, Vanessa, Jill, Jen, you know, and so that was great. I found out that I can sleep through 3 CPAP machines going and they don't bother me at all. And it was just overall just a totally wonderful experience. My only negative, no closets. That's my only thing. And when I share that at work, I said, you wouldn't believe this house. And look at the pictures. And there were no closets. So anyway, that was it. I thought you'd all laugh about that. Anyway.
I think there were probably, maybe in some of the bedrooms there were closets, maybe just not
Nope.
in that big one. No.
Nope.
Interesting.
Nope.
I think the
It
ones
was weird.
upstairs had closets, and then the master upstairs had a closet, but maybe
Oh,
not.
the master upstairs did? Okay, yeah.
And then
And
the
we didn't
downstairs-
even have like a table or a chest of drawers or anything. So
Yeah.
Jill and Jen and I were dumbfounded to begin with. But anyway, that was just kind of my humor at the end for
Oh, I
all
thought
of it.
gorgeous
I
place.
just thought it was fabulous. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Cooper.
Oh, he just went running by back there.
Yep.
Oh, he sees his dad out there. Oh, thank you, MJ. Jen, do you want to go next since you're next on the screen? Oh, and then Jill,
Sure.
is Jill getting on tonight?
You know, it's still volleyball for a couple
Volleyball.
more
Oh,
weeks,
that's
so
right.
I don't know.
Okay.
But hey, since Cooper ran across the screen, here's
Oh,
Rocky.
kitty.
Say hi to your former mom, Heidi.
Aw.
Okay. So it was a fabulous weekend, and thank you for the kudos about the foundation, and thank you, Denise, for the $100. I just started processing that for the foundation. We'll get that donated to the team. It was great to be able to, I've always done the 5K on my own where I just go out for a walk. So it was nice to be able to do that as a group with whoever wanted. Some had signed up, some who hadn't, but it gave us a good excuse to get out and take the walk to the lake, those who wanted to, and do it for the cause. It was a great weekend. There were so many great things. One of the things though that really spoke to me actually was the talk about money. I mean, we've all talked about the 60-40 splits and all of those kinds of things, but money has always been an issue for me, about when you're single and everything, and now, as we were talking about before we started tonight, about student loans and wanting to go back to Ireland and da 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 da. So I had never heard the term before, and I love it. Saving is tithing to the church of you. And I just really liked that. But this list of affirmations about money, I've always, said I'm a deserving of abundance, and money comes easily for me, and those kinds of things. But these things about be willing to have money and generate it and not be worrying about it, kind of thing. And um so I'm a very giving person, and that talk about the giving will then bring back the abundance of receiving, and tying it into the Mary Kay way was just really enlightening for me, so I really appreciated that. But there was just so many great things. um the expenses, keys to success, um April's daily questions that she asks herself of, did I live today? Did I love today? And did I make a difference today? I think those are great ways to kind of uh, check in with ourselves, right? And so yeah, there was just so many great things, and great food, and great people, and the hot springs were amazing. So that was a great way to top it off and relax. So yeah,
Thank you.
ditto, ditto, ditto.
And I do have handouts. So the Mary Kay expenses, I have handouts on like common expenses in Mary Kay. And then also the avenues of income. I have a lot of those handouts left, so I don't know if they just didn't make their way around, but I'll bring them next Tuesday, and then we'll email them out too. And then speaking of that, did everybody do their 6 questions in the morning? We'll get that emailed out too, because you guys had a challenge to do that for
And
some.
it did. It went out this morning.
Go out.
This afternoon.
Thought so.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it did go
Jen.
out.
It was so fun to
Heidi, will
watch.
you send it to me too?
Sure.
So I can share it with my girls, please? Thank you.
It was so fun to watch you and your sister Jill interact with each other. And, because I've been around you guys for a few years now in lots of different ways, but just watching that bond and that cute sister energy that you guys have. And I don't know if it's closer now that you've been to Mary Kay together, or if you guys are always like that, but it was really cute. I have 2 sisters, so I really appreciated watching
We're spending more time together than we have been able to over the last couple of years and stuff, so that's good. But I don't know if you guys noticed that we have a tendency to say the same thing at the same time, and the same, or the same way it's kind of weird, but we'll do the same expression or the same reaction. It's kind of weird.
So cute. So cute. Okay, let's see. Should we save Heidi and April for last? Okay, Deb Chase. I don't know how the screens are for you guys. Deb or Vanessa, or let's see. Vanessa, you want to go?
I can go.
Okay.
This was my most favorite retreat ever, and I've been to a lot of retreats over the years, and this was so special. And can you hear something? Can you guys hear anything? What? No cough?
No
I'm not coughing.
cough.
I had a session with Denise yesterday, and Mike, I've like coughed maybe twice today. It is a miracle. So we released some stuff that was causing my cough, and it feels really good. So I'm just so happy about that. As far as all the trainings, oh my gosh. I loved everything you had to say, April, but what resonated the most was the 3 things you ask yourself every night before you go to bed. So that is what I took away from your from you, and also like the temptation basket. I don't know how brave I am right now to do a temptation basket since I just now stopped coughing. um, but I really like that. And Kelly, your training, you're totally a director. It was so great. I really enjoyed your training and how to pivot and how to, and I like the pink fusion party idea. That those words made me excited. Um, and Heidi, I loved what you had to say about how success begins with me. And it it really made a big difference. And Jen, you went to so much to do that MK Jeopardy. Oh my gosh, I'm just so in awe because that was really fun and you had prizes and I just thought it was really awesome. And you're totally a director as well. I mean, that was just fantastic. Um, I was thinking about how I was going to do my 30/24, and it suddenly came to me while I was in my real estate class this morning, the whole day, that all of these women that are in my class are going to be getting their pictures done for their business cards. So I'm going to offer my services for that. And I was really excited after I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh, that would work really well. And I'm working on talking to more of the people in the class. So I think it's going to be great. I have until Friday to really like talk to all of them. But I think it's going to be great. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from retreat. I love the fact that Jackie was there and that she wanted to be there and became a consultant so she could go. And it was so special. And I loved seeing Isabel and Jasmine and having them just they're they're just so adorable, so young. And to see that Mary Kay through their eyes was really awesome. I really just I can't say how much. Oh, one thing that was really cool was that uh, the GPS had me go through Payette on the way home, and I really love being able to say, "Oh my gosh, there's Agape. These are the things that we were talking about." Like I could see your surroundings, and it made me really excited. It was like, "Oh, I know where everybody is now." Um, and I really loved getting to know everyone, and I look forward to deepening our friendships. And I just I'm really really blessed to be back here and to be with all of you guys. And the food was incredible, absolutely incredible. And Deb, your homemade ranch
Oh,
is so amazing. So anyway, I'm very happy and I'm very thankful. And I've been trying to ground myself, and it's everything is going according to plan. And I just feel a lot of excitement, and I feel the success like bubbling is starting to like go. "Ooh," and I'm I'm excited. So that's all. Thank you.
thank you. Yeah, you
Yeah,
sound so much better.
that grounding meditation was amazing. That's true. And we're so glad you're back too, Vanessa.
Yeah, Kelly Moore shared with me in the hot springs how it really unlodged some things for her, and I'll just kind of leave it at that. But I did kind of go out on a limb and do some spiritual stuff, and I just feel like these are tools that most of the people in our organization are pretty empathic, including Samantha. So having some tools to navigate all the shifts and changes and all the things, and for a lot of you that know it, MJ and stuff, it was just a little reminder to, as part of the self-care that Heidi shared, really taking care of ourselves, putting ourselves first, getting in alignment, getting grounded, getting in this place to kind of take on the world rather than just reacting to the world. And so thank you for allowing me a place to be able to do that for all of you, because I feel like that's what the world needs to right now. All right, Deb. Deb Chase,
Okay, I think I got unmuted okay
I can hear you.
this time. I'm on my phone, so it's a little different than my computer. So anyway, it was, first of all, wonderful company, if I can even talk tonight. It was wonderful company. Everybody seemed to kind of all vibe together really well, and the best food ever. And, you know, the location up in the mountains, and the trainings and activities were wonderful. I'm still going to go back and look at the ones that we recorded and unpack all that, because it was like a lot and really good, but a lot. And Hot Springs was a wonderful, you know, ending to it, and very healing. And anyway, I just enjoyed the whole package, the whole thing, all of us.
Hey, I had a couple of people ask for that meditation. So would you guys like that if I emailed that out? The kind of clearing out your chakras with using color. Okay, we'll send that
Yes.
out if you guys would like that. I can't, it was actually channeled. It was a download that I had. And it's a little bit different than running your energy, but it was something that came through working with color to cleanse and let go of certain emotions and different chakras or energy centers in the body. I'm happy to email that out to everybody if you guys want that. You got it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deb. Okay, Heidi.
All right, so rocking the red tonight.
Sure.
I'm like, okay, I'm embracing everything, all the changes right now.
You know that we used to call it Hunt for Red October.
Really?
That was always the name of our contest because it was always some kind of double credit or some kind of recruiting thing.
Yeah. Well, now it's Rocktober. So we're rocking the red Rocktober. I love Retreat. You guys have all heard me say that as one of my favorite events. It was the very first event I ever went to, and I got to meet Diana Sumter. And so it just has a special little spot in my heart more than the other events, because it really just like, it was the very first eye-opening thing that I got to do in Mary Kay. And this one was my favorite by far. It was just so different than any of the others. And I don't even know how to describe that besides just the synergy of all the people that we had there. It was just so divinely orchestrated, as somebody else already said that, but that's exactly what it was. And I love that both April and I didn't even have time to put trainings together, and we just kind of went off the cuff. And I love that we were all speaking on topics that we really just know. And I thought that was great. I thought it was just wonderful, and everything was perfect. Kelly, I love that you are taking us spearheading the Glamour Girls Live Events group, because I've been wanting to have somebody do that for months now. And so I'm just super excited to see what's going to come from it. I'm excited for us each to go live in there and share products. And I love that about your training. Learning about all the algorithms stuff and boosting our social media sales is super important. And so I just love that we have somebody else besides myself who's like willing to do that, because I can't do everything, even though I think I can. And Denise, I always love your money trainings. I always pick up something new from it. The affirmations were amazing. That is like an area that I've been experiencing some blockages in. And I think that even the meditation clearing that we did at the end, like, it helped so much in so many ways. And I'm really excited. I feel lighter since sharing that I'm taking a pause on directorship for a little bit. And that just, the whole thing was a huge release and huge. And I absolutely love it. And April, I love in your training, just the idea of putting the packages together already, having them all ready together. Cause sometimes I just do like one and then take a picture and then go get orders. But I think I kind of like the idea of having multiples put together now and then going and hitting up the men. I think that's what I'm going to do this fall. I'm just going to really besides open house and Pink Friday and all the other things we do, I think I'm going to make that my main focus, because you're right. Men think logically. They don't think with emotion. So you show them something and they want to take it right now and give you your credit card, and it makes it simple. So I just loved the way you shared all that information with us. And Jen, I absolutely loved Mary Kay Jeopardy. That was so much fun. And it was so well put together. And the little squeakers from your dog toys were so cool. That was awesome. And I loved seeing people's competitive sides come out because I'm super competitive when it comes to games. And us directors, we weren't playing. So we were sitting aside watching. And I was just like, oh, it was like, I don't know, it just was fun. I also loved the get to know the directors. I thought that was really cool. It was fun to see how many things you guys thought were each other when it wasn't. So that was really fun.
Everybody thought mine was April's and April's was mine.
Yeah. It was fun. So I'm just so thankful for each and every one of you. And you all made me feel so comfortable and safe to like feel the feelings that I was feeling and kind of I thought I was done grieving, but obviously I wasn't. And I just really appreciate all of you. I have the best sisterhood here, tribe of women that just love me. And I'm just so thankful for that. That is the biggest blessing in Mary Kay. Like you could take everything else away, but we'll still always have the friendships and we'll always have the personal growth. And those are two things that I did not expect to find in my Mary Kay starter kit. So I just really appreciate all of you. It was a great time.
Okay, thank you all so much. Yes, it was so good. Rebecca's
Can I say something really super quick before we go to
Sure.
Rebecca?
Yeah.
April, one of the things that you said last year when you were doing like your holiday stuff, you didn't say this year, and I think it was super important. So will you tell everybody how when you're packaging and making your stuff really good and you're delivering it to men, how they don't like the glitter? Will you kind of reiterate that point?
Yes. So I have lots of tulle, that tulle netted wrap that I make bows with. But when I'm delivering a package to a guy who's going to be delivering it, most guys don't want glitter on their hands or anywhere near them because they're, I think, homophobic probably. But anyway, whatever. They won't wear pink shirts either. Cool guys will, but so try to avoid just putting glittery stuff that's going to transfer to their hands in their car, or I mean, and think about it, if they're picking up a package they're going to give to their wife and then they come home but they have glitter on their body somewhere, it could cause a problem at home. So we want to be conscientious of their life outside of us delivering to them. So yeah.
Yeah, and April, yours is the only class that got fully recorded, and it was so good. And here's the cool thing, like even if you felt like you didn't have time to prepare, like you always rock it at your holiday sales and your open house. And so that I would like, we have the recording, so we'll edit that and we'll get that put over to our YouTube page because I feel like that needs to be archived. And it was great how you showed the pictures and the resources of where to get the things and just really simple tips to have really, really awesome holiday sales and how you do it so well. And then Heidi, how's your heart palpitations?
I have not had any. Well, I had a couple tonight, honestly, but I think it was actually putting on my red jacket.
It was, I know. And that's just it. So I am sorry, I keep getting notifications. I wanted you guys to, I've been talking with the company a little bit, and Dolly has decided to retire her directorship. And so Rebecca Hughes, and we may have a few more, and she's going to probably continue. She's going to continue to, build and work with customers and everything. But they just got a brand new litter of puppies, and we just have been texting. So from everything that I've gotten, she's on to some different kinds of ventures. She's still doing some coaching stuff. So please welcome Rebecca Hughes on tonight. She is officially a Glamour Girl. Yay! So
Yay, Rebecca, little mama.
She's about ready to have a baby. Not about ready, but she's another.
Got 11 weeks left.
How many weeks left?
11.
11? Oh, so
Yeah.
you and Sam can kind of share stories. And you both are having baby boys.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be boy number 4 for me. So
Yeah.
keep adding to the pile.
Okay.
You need Mary Kay in your life because you're going to have a lot of testosterone running around. You need us.
Yes, I'm convinced that my boys will marry Mary Kay women, or if they're not currently in Mary Kay, they will definitely be in Mary Kay at some point or another.
That's always the wish. Thank you, Sam, for what happened is if you guys, some of you might remember, I think April was there, maybe even MJ, but when they first started dating, I think Sam, were you about 21 maybe? And Matt's just a little bit older than her, but she's probably more mature. Don't tell him I said that. You know what I mean? Like you guys match. And so she got into Mary Kay, or she was thinking about Mary Kay, and Matt said, wait, you have to talk to my mom. And so we ended up getting her in and going to seminar. And I think I went maybe one time and introduced her to Isla and kind of worked in San Antonio. We did a debut, and just the timing, just she was just getting out of college and into her career and everything. So we didn't really, continue that long, but after seminar, the timing was right afterwards. I made a trip over there to be there for her dress fitting. And of course, after seminar, I could not shut up about Mary Kay, about just all the excitement and everything. And she's like, yeah, and we figured it out. You're pregnant then, but probably didn't know, or you might have. You didn't know?
Kept it from Denise.
Yeah. So kept it. And then, so I kept talking about like, when you guys have babies and stuff, projecting all over them because they had been planning their wedding for over a year. It was absolutely stunning. And so she said, yeah, I think I might want to do that, and I didn't realize how much she was actually thinking about the whole baby thing. And not to say that you have to quit your job, but in case you want to, you'll be so great at Mary Kay. Now, why did I bring that up? Oh, because daughters,
Yes.
Rebecca was talking about her
Yeah.
boys with Mary Kay Girl. And I have gotten from both Brian and Jesse, some different consultants along the way too. So, somehow it always works out. But Rebecca, I didn't
Yeah.
steal the show from you, but so excited to have Sam on board now.
Yeah, that is. I did watch the gender reveal. I didn't realize that was you, so I did see that on Facebook. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Congratulations too.
Thank you. So yes, I am. I'm honestly very excited. There are aspects of this transition that are a little bit bittersweet. For those of you that may not know, I've been in Mary Kay. I celebrated 10 years this year. Can you guys believe that? That's crazy. I know, it's so awesome. And so, obviously there's aspects of it that are pretty, it's pretty bittersweet. However, I know that in my heart and in my actions for years, I've really truly been a glamour girl angel. And so I think kind of like what you were speaking to, Heidi, of just there's obviously natural grieving that happens with transition, but there is a freshness and excitement for me. So kind of like what you're feeling, that piece of just like, I was able to release some things over the last 24 hours and to just know that I'm super thankful and I'm so excited to be supported in just a different way. And I know Denise has always supported me through the years, no matter what the titles are. But it does create a little bit of a shift in my mind and my heart. And so I'm just really excited. I'm excited for the freshness. I'm excited for the restart. I'm excited for what the next couple of months are going to look like as we prepare for baby boy and go on maternity leave and just have that time and space, because I will be taking 12 to 16 weeks of maternity leave from my part-time job. And obviously directorship, you guys all know, has been on my heart for years upon years. And I'm just really excited for, what this is going to spark in the freshness and just the new that is to come. And so I'm stoked, honestly. My husband and I had some amazing conversations today that we haven't had in a long time, because there were some differences of opinions with past leadership. And so he's just really excited to support me, and I'm excited to just jump back into it. And, like I said, as we prepare for baby and so it's going to be really, I'm already planning for career conference, and it's going to be really exciting to see what this next year brings. And y'all will get to see baby boy, because, obviously he'll be hooked at my hip. So that'll be great.
Okay, welcome. Rebecca. And last but certainly not least, we have April Scott.
Oh gosh, I wasn't even going to share. I was thinking,
You're gonna share.
okay, well, try and make it quick.
Okay, I know we're like,
Let's see. The cohesive synergy of the entire weekend was exactly what I needed. And I feel like everybody there needed it too. So it was that divinely inspired moments that we had together it was completely orchestrated by a source other than all of us, even Denise. Like it was just so perfectly, the puzzle was so perfectly put together in every little way, with from the food to the arrangements to the trip up to the hot springs afterwards to, you know, the classes, the content, the teachers. You know, I just so enjoyed it, needed it, loved it, felt so comfortable, safe, and again had been looking forward to it. And you may have all noticed, I call it a fall advance because I really, my military background, I can't call it a retreat because retreat means you're running behind, like you're scared and running away. So, and I know retreat means different things, but for me, in my mind, I have to say fall advance because I'm moving forward. So please forgive me if you've not understood why I say it that way, but I just, my lips can't hardly say retreat because I don't want to retreat from anything. I want to advance. I just want to throw that out there in case people are like, why is she saying it different? Because I have my brain, just the way my brain works. Denise, the money class, you can never, school is never out for the pro. I don't care how long you've been in Mary Kay. I don't care how long you've taken classes for this or that or another. Every time someone, you know, presents a new class to you, if you've even heard it before, you're going to get something new from it. And that's what with Denise's class, your running class was amazing. Kelly, loved your class, saw you stepping into your role because you are a director, and the amount of research that you've had to do to actually present that is exactly what we as directors do and teachers do. So, you know, you've taken that on and you're there, you're already there. So you just don't have the title yet. And I really was, one note thing that I thought was quite interesting was that $150 million was spent on the R3 facility, which is our research development and manufacturing plant. And they spend more on research for social media in order to help us. Okay. I don't like that was blew my mind. Okay. 150 million. And they spend more than that on their research for us. We work for the best company on the planet. But we already all know that. So, Jen, Jeopardy. I don't watch TV. I don't play a lot of games and all that. But the way it was all done, I just was laughing and laughing and laughing because my grandma used to watch Jeopardy, and I was thinking about it. And then, of course, all the Saturday Night Live skits from Jeopardy were coming to mind. So I'm thinking about those as we're answering and watching everybody's reactions and their competitiveness and them learning about what they needed to learn about from Mary Kay history and whatever. And it was just so much fun. It was such a fun way to learn. And I just think that was a creative and ambitious endeavor that was a huge payoff. So thank you, Jen. Heidi, oh my gosh, Heidi, I just love you so much. And even like you said, us directors were sitting there and it's like, you're still a director, but you do rock that red. I'm not kidding. Like the red does look good on you. I'm a little bit envious because I never felt comfortable looking like in red, but you look good in it. So wear it for now. You're still a director. You just don't have the title yet, but you're going to. And I know that. And so, you know, having that safe space to feel the love of our tribe was amazing. Who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? I'm missing somebody who taught. Denise, I know I got your money. Jeopardy, Heidi, Kelly. Who am I missing? Was that it? Sorry, I'm going off memory and I'm a little tired from driving all day.
Yourself.
Oh, me. Oh, yeah. Well, that was funny. I just can't believe I wasn't prepared. So I like being very prepared. That's my C personality comes out. And
gosh, that was funny.
as you all know, I'm
Oh
still
my
in
God,
a
I
suitcase.
forgot I was teaching.
Yeah. As I'm packing late to come up, I'm like, oh my God, I'm teaching the class. I just completely like.
That's the pro that you are, though. And that's why that topic was perfect for you because you could teach it with your eyes closed, you know. with not a note in your hand, which you kind of did.
I gotta say it worked, and I'm glad everybody got something from it on some level, even if it was one nugget. But yes, thank you for your grace on my lack of preparation in that arena for the event. I just have had other things on my mind and lots of distractions, and no excuses, but you all deserve better. And next time I will be prepared a little bit more. So anyway, I just had the most amazing trip, and I just, it was just a cohesive synergy that was absolutely perfect in every way. And I love everyone who came, and I got to know people, and just the sisterhood. Again, love you all. So I'm going to leave it at that. That was plenty. We're over
Okay,
time
can I say
already.
one more super quick thing. Thank you, April. One more thing I wanted to say, I think for both April and Heidi, just the vulnerability. I think, it was fun to do the little game and guess, but like, as you're sharing, to actually be vulnerable, it endears people to you, and it makes other people see, I could do that too. You too can be a director. We
Don't
all
do it like me though. Don't mess. Don't forget to let you're teaching a class.
Well, just your vulnerability though, like, in sharing as we were getting to know each other and stuff. I think that is sometimes really important that, sometimes you look at these directors, or even, in Mary Kay, National's top directors things, as the consultants look to you and think that they couldn't be there because it's not as relatable at times, but I feel like that's something special about our area. So thank you for your vulnerability and transparency. And anyway, well, I know that we're kind of over time, but thank you so much, everybody, for sharing and for coming together. And we have big things to do this month. So tomorrow night's Winning Wednesday, Thursday night or Thursday all day share-a-thon. Make a list. Just reach out with the text. We've got those little clips that Heidi put together so beautifully. Just text it to people. Have you ever thought about having your business? Or would you want would you want to know more about starting a Mary Kay business for $10? People are out there looking for part-time work right now. So get out there and invite them. It's so funny because my sister Monica, I think she's been in Mary Kay 3 times. She goes, yeah, I think I'm going to do it again, because it's $10, $15, $20, $35. It's not that big of a difference, but it is it gives people that little, okay, I think I'm going to do it now because I've been thinking about it and I was going to wait and all that kind of thing. So just get out there and share it with people. You never know. And, let's rock this October and get as much double credit as we can and set ourselves up for a fantastic seminar year. Okay. Night, everybody. Love you.
Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.
Denise, you had to close.
Oh, that's right.
You guys don't get off yet. I have to read this to you. I might have to get glasses. Let's see if I can do it. This was, how perfect things show up just in divine timing. And this had to do with the money class. Oh my gosh, Kelly, I love those things that you put on Instagram are so funny. Okay. This was Note from the Universe, or one of my inspirational emails. It says, many people are approaching life from a flawed premise that if they work hard and struggle long enough to pay a big enough price, then they will be rewarded with financial well-being. And since they do not realize that in their struggle, they are denying themselves alignment with the abundance that they seek. When the abundance does not come, they attribute it to luck or favoritism that's being directed away from them and toward another. But there is no lack or luck or favoritism. There is only allowing or resisting, letting in or keeping out the abundance that you deserve. As you gradually train your own thoughts into those of positive expectation, as you align with thoughts of worthiness and well-being, as you align with the true power by seeking good feeling thoughts, you will no longer offer resistance to your own abundance. And when your resistance stops, your abundance will come. A flood of good feeling ideas and possibilities will flow to you. Opportunities and propositions will be plentiful. And soon you will stand in knowing amusement that all of this was always there within your reach. But in your resistant state of attraction, you were not yet able to experience it. But then it came, not because of your struggle, but because of your ease. So that was kind of my closing. I even printed it out and it got stuck in some of my notes in my retreat folder at the end of the class, because we talked a lot about being in allowance and being in the flow and being in alignment as opposed to efforting. to have success and abundance. We breathe. We don't have to deserve to breathe air, but we do. Think the same way about money. Money's just energy. Okay. So
Thank you for sending that out for us, please.
got it. Okay, honey. All right. You guys have a great week. Love you all.
Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.